We just got some brand new leaks about the long-awaited MacBook Pro redesign. And to my surprise, it could actually come a lot sooner than we previously expected. Now, Apple just dropped the M5 base model, and the Pro/Mac versions are right around the corner. But I'm here to tell you, don't buy it yet. In this video, I'm going to go through all the new leaked details about the M6 MacBook Pro, explain why they're going to matter, and give you 7 crucial reasons why you might want to skip the M5 series entirely and wait, just like I've personally been doing for the past few years. So, before we dive into the 7 reasons, let's hit these breaking leaks. Just the other day, the legendary Mark Gurman dropped a massive dump of info about Apple preparing 2 brand new MacBook Pro models, codenamed K114 and K116. These new models are rumored to have thinner, lighter frames and, crucially, will be running the M6 line of chips. Yes, you heard that right. The redesigned models are skipping the M5 series altogether. This means while the M5 Pro and M5 Max are still coming early next year, and yes, they'll be insanely fast, the truly redesigned M6 Pro and M6 Max could be here as soon as late 2026, only about 9 months after the high-end M5s. This is way sooner than anyone anticipated. Now, let's get into the even more important details. Mark Gurman and other sources are saying the display is finally getting a long-overdue upgrade. We're moving from the current gen mini LED, which has been the same since 2021, to a brand new Tandem OLED display. This is pretty much identical to the one we just saw in the M5 iPad Pro. And let me tell you, that display is the best I've ever seen on any tablet or laptop. We're talking 1,600 nits of brightness, pure blacks thanks to OLED, absolutely no blooming or halo effect, and massively improved screen response times, making that 120 Hz feel incredibly smooth. This isn't just an upgrade. It's a transformation. But here's the kicker, the next huge leak Mark confirmed. The new M6 series will come with a touchscreen display for the first time ever. A lot of people thought Apple would never do this, but it seems it's finally happening. And the final massive leak? The dreaded notch at the top of the MacBook Pro is finally going away. It's being replaced with a sleek hole punch cutout for the camera, similar to what Apple does on their iPhones before they layer on the Dynamic Island software. I expect Apple to do the exact same thing here, adding the Dynamic Island to the Mac and integrating a bunch of new software features to make it incredibly useful. So, with those mind-blowing leaks out of the way, let's get into the 7 concrete reasons why you absolutely should skip the M5 series and wait for the redesigned M6 MacBook Pros. Reason number 1. The M6 series of chips will be even faster by a significant margin. They're going to be coming with brand new 2nm chip technology from TSMC. This is a monumental shift, moving from FinFET, which the industry has used for 12 years, to the revolutionary GAAFET architecture. GAAFET is much more efficient and has significantly less power leakage. This allows Apple to easily add even more cores, on top of the already huge performance gains per core. I think the M6 Max will likely be the first chip that finally outperforms NVIDIA's top desktop GPUs, but in a laptop. That's insane. This move to GAAFET isn't just a marketing ploy. It's a fundamental engineering shift. As Insights from Glass blog point out, companies make these foundational changes when they need to redefine what's possible, much like a first principles thinking approach to hardware design. It's about building from the ground up to achieve unprecedented power efficiency and performance. Reason number 2. As fast as the upcoming M5 Pro and M5 Max models might be, their design is going to be exactly the same. No changes whatsoever. Fast performance is great, but if the laptop looks and feels identical, especially if you already have the redesigned model from 2021, it won't really change your experience. Most of the time, you're not pushing performance to the max. You're just browsing or watching YouTube. But the new M6 series will be redesigned. Thinner, lighter, more portable. The chassis itself will probably be smaller thanks to reduced bezel size. It's about a more enjoyable, fresh experience every single time you open it up. Reason number 3. The display isn't just getting OLED. It's getting a complete aesthetic overhaul. Ditching the notch for the first time in years, it'll look super fresh. But it's not just a hole punch, it's a dynamic island. This won't be a dead, static notch anymore, but an active, dynamic area adjusting to your content and controls, making it genuinely useful. This is a major area where the M6 will feel fresh and new every time you use it, subconsciously making you feel like the upgrade was worth it. Plus, it's instantly recognizable as the new model, and let's be honest, that matters to people. Reason number 4. This one's about protecting your wallet. Resale value. As soon as the 2021 redesign came out, the used prices of previous MacBook Pros absolutely tanked. Nobody wanted them anymore because the new ones had a fresh design, more ports, Apple Silicon, and a much better mini LED display. The same thing is going to happen with the new M6 series MacBook Pros. Everyone will want that new dynamic island, that new touchscreen, that new design. If you skip the M5 models and then buy an M6, you're risking losing a significant amount of resale value on your current machine as soon as those M6 models hit the market. Reason number 5. Battery life. The new M6 series of chips will have a massive boost in efficiency thanks to the new 2nm chip tech from TSMC with GAAFET, which, as we discussed, has less power leakage. If Apple decides to add even more efficiency cores and make those E-cores even faster, you'll be able to run more tasks exclusively on them without even having to power up the performance cores. That has a massive impact on battery life. On top of that, Apple will likely release new N2 Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chips by then, which will be more efficient, and potentially even a C2X modem for 5G cellular. I think the battery life on these M6 models is going to be truly amazing. Reason number 6. These new M6 models will be future-proof to the point that you will not be tempted to upgrade for years. I bought the 16-inch M1 Max MacBook Pro back in 2021, and I still haven't upgraded because the design hasn't changed, the display hasn't changed, and the performance is still good enough for all my needs. 4 generations later, it still feels nice and fresh. The exact same thing is going to happen with these redesigned M6 MacBook Pro models. If you upgrade to these, you won't feel any FOMO for years. Honestly, this is going to be like peak iPad, but for the Mac, a GAAFET 2nm chip, potential 5G cellular, Tandem OLED, and a touchscreen. This is going to be the best MacBook in years. So there you have it, guys. 7 compelling reasons why you should seriously consider skipping the M5 series and waiting for the groundbreaking, redesigned M6 MacBook Pros. It's a tough wait, but it looks like it'll be worth it. What are your thoughts? Is a touchscreen on a Mac a game changer or a terrible idea? Let me know in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and subscribe.